Yo, what's going on, everyone? Nick here. I got Eric from Nine Panel Grid. Eric, how you doing this morning?
I'm waking up, but I'm feeling fantastic, ready to talk some comics here, man. How about you?
Yeah, it's I'm doing well. It's too early for the YouTube voice. Let's dial it back, shall we?
All right, I'll get
So
more NPR here.
there you go. Yeah, I wish this was on NPR.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
exactly.
Yeah, guys, Ink and Insight Production. We're gonna be pondering the poll. We're gonna look at League of Comic Geeks. We're gonna be checking out the month of June. So we're gonna be talking about the books we're interested in line by line. You can follow along with us. Shout out in the comments what you guys are interested in. Maybe we're not reading something that you are, and we should be. So let us know what we're missing, and yeah, just have a conversation about what's coming out each week. But before we get into that, Eric, do you have anything you want to plug real quick for the fans here? What you got coming out?
Sure, why not? Let's go ahead and talk about my comic book review show that drops every single Sunday morning, Saturday night for channel members, going over all my thoughts on the weekly comic books and some of them that my arm had been twisted in order to read and talk about. So yeah, on the
Like
pull list, go check it out.
like Dungeon Crawler Carl? Did you review that one yet?
I did not review that one yet. No, no, I'm not falling into that pit.
Hey, it's not bad. It's just really not.
Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah, I know. If you've, I mean, they translated a webtoon, a vertical scroll webtoon into a comic book. So like for me, there's a slight composition flow problem. But it reads fine. I mean, if you're an RPG guy, if you like playing video games and you like Dungeons and Dragons, or you like any kind of role-playing game, you play Diablo or Baldur's Gate or whatever, those kinds of things, you'll like the little funny nuances of the story itself. And yeah, it's fun though. It's a breeze to read as well. So
Oh,
you can
nice.
read,
Okay.
yeah, you can read that entire trade in like one sitting. It's 13 chapters. It's like 300 something pages, but it's pretty quick. Lots of action.
Okay. If I can
Anyway.
find them nowadays, though.
That's right. All right, guys, we got some early folks. We got at least Bob in the chat right now. What's up? Can't believe I'm up. Yeah, let's talk some comics for sure. Let's do it right now.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, so like I said, follow us over at League of Comic Geeks. We're going to go to new comics. We're going to go to the calendar. We're going to make sure we're on June 3rd. We turn off reprints because we'll be here all night, or all day rather. And we also sort by most polled. You can't see it in my bottom because it's clipping it, but it's sorted by most polled. That puts the most popular books at the top according to League of Comic Geeks. So we're going to go line by line. Eric, do you want to? I'm going to kick it off to you for this very first row up here. What you looking forward to the most?
This is an interesting first row for the first week of June because I only really got
Yeah.
one book that I anticipate reading, which is going to be Batman.
Yeah.
However, I'm really hyped for this issue because we get Jorge Jimenez back on art duties. He's had a couple issues off. It is telling when he is off. It's not a bad thing, but it's not as good a thing as when he's on there. So yeah, I'm excited to read this one and have his artistic duties back.
Yeah, I'm with you. Picking up Batman. It's all over the place, but I kind of love it for it, right? I mean, like it feels more natural that Batman would have all kinds of fires burning all over the place instead of just like one focus for a long time. And that's kind of how the series has been so far. There hasn't been a single focus yet. We're kind of just all over the place. Green Lantern. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, which is how it would probably go.
Yeah.
Right. Not reading Green Lantern, ASM, Uncanny, or Batgirl. So there you go.
Yeah. Have you been hearing the same thing that I've been hearing though about Green Lantern getting good, getting better?
Yeah, I heard it's not as easily dismissible as it used to be, probably, right? So, which is hard because I didn't like the first 4 issues or so when it was coming out. So it's like, how many is it going to be like Superman where you got to read the first arc before it gets good, or the first 2 arcs before it gets good? It's like, I don't like when they do that kind of stuff.
Somebody doesn't like the planet of Krypton, I see, but that's okay.
No, I've heard that story so many freaking times. I want it to be good. It's just not it's this and Flash, or nobody talks about them. I mean, nobody, right? But it's not as high profile as the Trinity, for let's say.
Yeah, that's true. It sounds like they course corrected with Absolute Green Arrow, though. It's feeling a little bit more absolute.
Okay. Yeah, Absolute Black Canary was really good.
It was.
Let's keep going down. We have Simpleton in the building. What's up? How you doing, dude? Undoubtedly creating something spectacular. Can't wait to see the pictures.
Heck yeah.
let's go to this next row. I'm not reading Fantastic Four, Poison Ivy. You guys got me back into this. I started way back in issue number 1, was bouncing in and out for a long time, but I've been on this one for several issues in a row now. I'm really digging it. She's digging her own grave, which is really funny to see. Yeah. So we'll see how far that could go. And we have the parliaments coming back, right? We got like the trees, and we got the red and the rot and the green and the blue and the orange and the yellow and whatever they are, right? The hill is coming back to talk to her about her devious ways. So that's going to be really fun to see like that whole thing come back, because that means we're one step closer to Swamp Thing, in my opinion.
Hopefully.
I want more Swamp Thing.
Yeah. It's funny how that character like wants total control but zero responsibility. It's just like it's such a pleasure to read that character just screw everything up. It's glorious.
Yeah, it is. It's weird. Yeah. And then I'm not reading Cyclops. I know you're digging Iron Man, and I think you're dipping into Moon Knight as well, if I'm not mistaken. What you got going on up here?
Yeah, Iron Man is a good book, man. Iron Man's fun, and like you don't get to say that all the time with Iron Man. So when you do get those opportunities, man, like I jump on that and I stay on that book. I like the character of Tony Stark, but writers tend to fall into the pitfall of writing the same story with him over and over and over. And I think that Williamson is starting to explore things that are a little bit different, a little bit new. And yeah, I like that. Dude, the artwork on Moon Knight, though, and I think you could probably say this for most of the arcs, but man, the artwork by Dev Pramanik, it looks so cool. It looks amazing, man. It's there's a Marvel house style, and this is outside of that house style, and that alone I appreciate. But it's also just badass, to begin with.
Yeah, I know you guys gave some props to Moon Knight. Just the legacy of the run from Jed MacKay. He's been doing it for a long time. He has to reboot it every year or so. But I was very much in the Moon Knight train early on, and after like the third or so reboot, I was kind of like, what are we doing? And so I kind of fell off, but I always appreciated the effort and the approach and the feel of the book. So
yeah, totally. Cool those reboots, they just give equal opportunity, not only for new readers to jump on, but for readers to jump off too. Yeah. And I wish Marvel would understand that.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
All right, continue it forward here for us right here.
Okay, this is Dead Man. I'm really, really, really excited for, man. W. Maxwell Prince, Martin Morazzo, the Ice Cream Man team doing a Dead Man book. That seems like cool, serendipitous. Yeah, like we already saw what they were able to do with Superman Kryptonite Spectrum, which I didn't know how that would go, and it was awesome. And now we get something that I feel like is more in line with stuff that they would want to play with, as opposed to Superman. So.
It's more in their wheelhouse, right? Like I feel like that character's so weird and abstract and different, not so mainstream. They could do a lot of cool things with him. Yeah,
exactly. A circus trapeze artist who is also like the harbinger of death. Like, let's go. Let's have that in our lives.
Spoilers. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. And then Rook Exodus. Like, man, when did we get the last issue of this? It feels like it's been a second.
December 3rd.
It's been more than a second. Yeah.
It's been a minute, man. Wow.
I didn't realize it was that long. Okay, but I'm hyped to get back onto this book, man. Every single time we get an issue, it's awesome. I'm digging this world. I just wish we would get it more often, but that's okay.
Yeah, I'm checking out some of these variants. These are cool. Who is that?
Yeah, who is that?
Julia Inez? Ines? I don't know. Looks very much like Billiquis, but also has other
like Bilquis and Jay Lee, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, interesting. It's got a really cool. Yeah, it's got some interesting lines here. Wow, cool. It's got like a Maria Wolf mane. You know what I mean? It's got a lot of cool things going on. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, obviously, Dead Man. I'm really excited for, and so Rook Exodus for sure. You're not. Are you reading the other two? I think I cut you off.
No, I'm not reading anything else here. Although, if Spawn is Matthew Rosenberg taking over the title, I don't know what issue that takes place on.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's on there. So I might just dip in, see what's going on.
Yeah, 376 features brand new creative team. Yep.
Okay.
I'm kind of with you. Like, I'm not a Spawn fan. I've read maybe a dozen issues in my life, and I never really clicked with it. But yeah, with the new team, I like Rosenberg. I like his style, so I might jump in and just kind of see what it feels like, and and King Spawn too, right? And that isn't he doing that as well?
Exactly.
Okay.
So we'll at the very least we'll find out how new reader friendly it is, right?
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully it is new reader friendly. That'd be great because
Yeah.
300 and something issues in, they didn't start it over. Thank you very much for not making
Imagine
another
that.
number one.
Yeah.
Right. What do we got next? I'm not reading Radiant Black or Storm. What am I reading? Do I read comics for a living? Let's
I
see.
don't know. Read Storm, you coward.
I tried. I leave that to professionals, man. I can't deal with that. No, I'm not reading any of these. What I know you're reading Storm. What else? Yeah. What are your thoughts there? What else are you getting?
Yeah, that's the only book on this row, but I believe this is the finale. So I'm excited to see how they wrap this up, man. The
Yeah.
end cap that they have. Like, dude, click into Storm and look at just the cast of characters that are in this issue.
Okay. Okay, we got Apocalypse, we got Death, we got Eternity, we have Galactica. Yeah, I mean, we got Man in a Spacesuit, famously, Sorcerer Supreme, Galactus.
Like this book is gonna be crazy when you have that many powerful characters together in one setting. So again, I think that they've been playing with big ideas, maybe taking bigger swings that more people should be taking in the comic book industry. I'm gonna appreciate it for that.
Yeah, it both excites me and turns me off whenever I see this many conceptual characters. Like, you know what I mean? Like characters that are concepts instead of
That's
actual
interesting.
things.
Tell me more about your love for the book Gods.
For Gods. Yeah, that book started pretty well, and then it kind of went to hell. My favorite part was the blatant John Constantine ripoff main character, but yeah, I don't mind those characters when you have a trickster pulling the strings behind the scenes and fooling them, which is, I think, funny to fool divine beings in theory, but that's really hilarious. Yeah. Robot Lincoln, if he does something in Spawn, let's try it. Yeah, sure. There you go. Yeah, just spouting out his thing, questioning his existence. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, secret crossover.
Yeah. Better late than never, man. You're what, 14 minutes late? You're not late at all, man. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Yeah, not that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. See, you're saying the same thing I'm saying. Continuing series with this creative team. Look, hey, you got some more fans for.
There we go. We're on the same page.
All right, next one down. Supergirl Survive, rather, number 1. I'm excited for this one. The interiors look great. The cover looks great. It's got a cool, like retro sci-fi kind of a cover. Look at that Zapper, man. That's so awesome looking.
That's some classic movie stuff.
That is some Flash Gordon stuff. Yeah, classic like movie poster kinds of things. And we have Parker and Sheridan on this one. So, great creative team. Godzilla, Escape the Dead Zone comes to mind. There's a bunch of other ones that I'm sure that I'll remember as we keep going. But I really like that book from them. Cool dudes. What if Kara was trying to get Kal-El safely off the planet and get away from a bunch of guys, right? Before Krypton exploded. Like, it's going to be like a Lone Wolf and Cub-esque kind of a thing, right? Older person. Yeah. It'll be good. I'm looking forward to it.
Dude, Rod Reese on artwork too, man. He was the artist. Yes. I best know him from the reboot of New Mutants back in the day, where he kind of brought that Sienkiewicz flair to the book.
Yeah,
that's cool, man.
Cool covers, man. Let's just flip through them real quick.
All right, well, I'm adding one to the pull list. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, this is one that kind of snuck by me a little bit through FOC, or maybe I shouted it out. I can't remember, but we got some extra copies at the shop, so I'm gonna grab one and try to read it real quick. So
sweet,
that's really good. If we have some extras on the shelf, I might end up picking it up, so it'll be really cool. What else on this row for me? Nothing else for me. What about you?
Yeah, what if Uncanny X-Men? What if I was reading that book? I don't know. Yeah, I got nothing. I've added one though because of you.
I'm ready for second arc of Godzilla. Yeah, exactly. Escape the Dead Zone Volume 1 was fantastic. So check it out. It's in trade. They leave it open-ended. So there could be a Volume 2. I have no idea what the timeline is on it, but it's a series it's a great one and done thing with an open end. So it's cool. Check it. Yeah, talk about this row. What do you got?
Yeah, let's talk about this. Guys, just to let you know, we looked ahead at this stuff here. Week one is slim pickings here. I might read The Twilight Zone. I might.
Who's on it?
Dip back in. Tony Fleecs.
Oh, Tony's on it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can give it a shot.
Exactly. Well, we'll see what's going on here. I don't know how long that series is planning to go. Like if it's an ongoing, if it's
Here's issue 10,
dang, they could go to issue number 10. Okay.
all the way through August. Nothing pops out that says, the epic conclusion or anything. So there you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might read that one. That's what I got though. What about
Yeah,
you?
nothing up here, man. I was reading Lucky Devils, but the release schedule, I mean, and I hate to say that because medical emergencies are medical emergencies, but I also didn't like it as much as I liked 8 Billion Genies. I like the concept of it at first, but it just kept on kind of going on and on and on and on. And I'm like, so I just fell off of it over time. But yeah, I'm not reading anything else though. I was reading Twilight Zone, but they just weren't, like, even the ones I liked just weren't hitting it, so I just,
same here.
Yeah, but nothing really else up here. I'll continue it. Comics the Magazine, I'm grabbing and stacking for now. We have a cool Lobo and Supergirl cover for this one. She Spawn number 2. Not reading any of those. Not reading Rogue or Transformers the movie 40th anniversary edition number 1. So,
yeah,
you?
Yeah, same there. You can't even really say you're reading Comics the Magazine in a comic
just
book way. Yeah, exactly. They're cool to have.
Yeah,
I'm right there in the same boat though. Like, okay. I mean, yeah.
All right, let's keep going. What do you got here though? Anything?
I do have one here though. Only the Savage Are Left is the new Zach Kaplan book. So I want to check that out, see what's going on with it. For the most part, I tend to check out Zach Kaplan books, and most of them do it for me, right? I really enjoy them. So this looks a little bit outside of the realm of what we've seen from him recently, though. So
yeah, I'll check out
excited to see him kind of explore some different ideas.
Yeah, that's the variant I grabbed.
Oh, nice.
This week. So yeah, it's just got some horrific imagery to it, so I thought that was kind of cool. Zach did send out a whole bunch of care packages to a whole bunch of people. So if you're one of those folks, you probably got one of these cover A's already. Oh. So that's really cool that he's trying to plug his stuff out there. Not sure how he found people, but if you're somebody that wants to be connected up like that, reach out to Zach. He's very active on Instagram.
Nice.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd oblige. So what do we got here? Except then had to drop Twilight Zone too. Wasn't feeling it. Yeah.
Yeah. It was too sparse between like the good issues.
Yeah. Yep. Savage looks interesting for sure. Who's Who in the Ghost Machine? I hope we get in a trade. Yeah. These books are not what I thought they were going. I mean, I guess shame on me for not thinking it through, but these are just these character pages that we see at the end of the issues, just compiled into handbooks. And so there's 5 of them, I think, 3 different covers per issue. I went ahead and grabbed all 3 covers for 1, 2, and 3. 1 and 2 and 3.
Oh, wow.
For some reason. And it's going to end up being a short box by the end of this. But yeah, they're just the character pages, which is cool. So, I mean, I don't know if we're going to get first appearances in here. And if that even matters, who cares, right? But
yeah, that's like the preview book that had Miles Morales before Miles Morales hit the real issue. It's like, okay.
Exactly.
Whatever.
Exactly. Yeah, but I'm getting the same one here. I'm getting Ghost Machine. Nothing else, though.
Gotcha.
Yeah. We might be getting to scroll territory. Let's just rapid fire this row. I don't have anything.
FML.
FML?
That's all.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still hanging on with that one. It's a weird book, man. It's super weird, but not in the weird ways that you would think. It's just it's this family dynamic kind of book. It just feels, if you know Kelly Sue DeConnick and her, I don't know, and just her, I guess, right? If you follow her on the socials or something like that, it feels very much like the book she would want to write, and I kind of dig that.
Okay, yeah, 40 pages, $5. Nice.
Yeah, it's so inconsistent with its release schedule, though.
Yeah, I feel like this book should be on like issue 12 by now or something like that, but maybe
it could be, yeah,
overinflating my expectations. Yeah, not sure. This row, I'm also not reading anything. I was reading Royals, I just didn't keep up with it.
Yeah, keep it going.
Okay. Ghost Story, I read issue number 1. It was fine. I just didn't want that kind of a horror book in my life at the moment, so didn't really stick with it. Nothing else though.
Yeah, same.
Cool. Junk Punch number 1. I did grab this one because why the hell wouldn't you grab a book called Junk Punch when she's straight up uppercutting some punk rock dude in the junk? and everybody around her is holding their bits and pieces, right? So it's like that just sounds hilarious, and it sounds like a book that we're going to talk about later this month or next month.
I have a feeling, yeah, this might be a bearded comic book kind of pick. But they've had preview pages of this in the back of all of the Mad Cave books.
Oh, is that right? I didn't even notice.
Yeah, so if you want a preview of getting your junk punched, there you go.
Let's see if I can. Oh my God, we do. Oh, it looks cool too. Okay, yeah, the art looks cool.
Yeah, the cover is not lying. Like that looks like the art that we're actually going to be able to get.
Oh wow, it looks like the opening page right there. That's so cool. Yeah. All right. Yeah, this book looks like it's gonna be fun. So, and I checked it out. The back of Is Ted Okay? One of my favorite books out right now.
Such a good book.
Spectacular book. Phenomenal book. What do we got? Bob, I'll guess. Sorry, I skipped you, bud. Event Horizon for a friend. Haven't been sure for a friend. Yeah, whatever. It's okay. TMNT reprint. Love Black. Yep, I got you. Devil in the Herd. Okay, yep.
Invader Comics. Has your shop still been getting their books?
Yeah, my shop doesn't have any problem getting any books anymore.
Okay.
Like we get Bad Idea, we get Invader, we get Ignition, we get everybody. Yeah.
Well, let me ask this: do they get them for the stands?
Sometimes those smaller publishers. So the way that the wall works, for at least in my shop, and I imagine it's not too different shop to shop, is you judge popularity by poll numbers. So if you have 50 subscriber boxes or something like that, and you have one person pre-ordering it or two people pre-ordering it, chances are the general population might not gravitate towards it, even if the comic people aren't really gravitating towards it, right? Yeah. And that's a little unfair, but it's a good way to judge general popularity and being able to sell that copy on the shelf. So if numbers fluctuate from issue to issue, a new number one comes out, a recognizable creative team is on there, people take more chances on that kind of stuff, they might get a couple extra copies for the shelf, So it just depends on the creative team and how many people pre-ordered the book. That's why pre-orders is so important for, the financial success of any book,
Very
not
true.
only do you get a discount, but the shops know that they can take chances on things. So,
yeah, amen.
Yep. Let's see. We're getting into reprint and nonsense territory, I think.
Yeah, a bunch of Panini pressed books.
We need to let's do this. Let me just turn it off.
That's what I do.
Panini. Where is it?
Up at the very top. Webtoons, Panini. Yeah.
It's a good idea. Like Viz. Okay. That's fine. All right. Let me get caught up on the chat. You take this first row up here too. How about that?
Ooh, sounds good. Okay. Yeah. Absolute Catwoman. I don't know how to feel about this because I don't know the creative team, or I should say the writer. I think it's Che Grayson and Scott Snyder maybe sharing duties.
About Catwoman, you said?
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. You're right.
Dual writers, it kind of makes me feel worse than it makes me feel better. But it's got Bengal on artwork. It's the Absolute Universe. Still got, spearheaded by Scott Snyder, kind of like maneuvering everyone around the universe. So
yeah,
I'm definitely excited to see what they're able to do with this character. We've already seen her in Absolute Batman. I hope that they I don't know. I hope that they really launch off with this book in a great way. We'll see though. Yeah. I'm excited for it.
The only thing it needs is just some variant covers, right?
I think, God. Yeah.
But this is obviously some of the biggest bait you'll ever see in comics, right? So it's got me excited. I really enjoy the character a lot. Scott Snyder, this is interesting. So Scott Snyder is featured first, not only just, it's just League of Comic Geeks, whatever, but he's also on the trade dress as the front runner, which is interesting. So I wonder if that has any indication on the level of, creative input on the character itself. This is certainly not a saga where Fiona Staples is first, because just out of respect and chivalry, perhaps. But it's interesting, that's the case.
Yeah.
So, but I definitely got the Kari Andrews variant because it's just insane. So.
Oh, I thought you were going to say because there was no Frizzen variant.
Well, there is no Frizzen variant. Thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah, sorry.
It seems like prime opportunity. They have everybody else that Yeah, we're missing just a few key names in the typical cover bait for new number ones. Interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right. Sorry.
Other
Continue.
than that, you already know I'm going to be picking up Daredevil.
Yeah.
It's issue number 3. They should really hit the mission statement of what this new creative team wants to do with the character at this point. We'll see. I've enjoyed more of this book than I thought I would. I've been
Yeah.
I've been hurt. I've been hurt by Daredevil in the
Yeah.
past year. So
Yeah, I've been overly critical of the series so far, but it's not bad.
I think you've been appropriately critical. Like, I mean, I think all the things that you state are accurate.
Okay. I certainly want to read more of it to see. I want to read the first arc to get an idea of where it goes. How about that? Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, and I think it gives enough to make people want to read an arc of the story, if not more.
I think Bob has the best idea in the world here. One of those novelty covers where you open it up, instead of hearing Transformers, you hear a guy yelling after getting punched in the junk.
It's like Hans Moleman when the football hits him from The Simpsons. Doink.
Yeah, exactly. Oh God. Or Bobby, if I know you're out there, Bobby, you need to make a cover where it's a pop-up where you open it up and there's like a punch or something like that. I know come on, Bobby, make it happen. Yeah. Daredevil 3, fingers crossed for sure. Yep. Bengal art, absolutely. Story any good? That's a bonus for sure. Yep. Yeah. I'm with you. Catwoman, I'm really excited for. Daredevil, I'm cautiously optimistic. I want it to be a good book. And so we'll see where it goes. I'm not reading Transformers Action or X-Men.
Yeah.
Fortunately.
When did you drop off on Transformers?
I slowed down after 25, to be honest. Okay. I think I read through 28 or 29. And then it was just kind of, I don't know. I was hoping we'd smash all the properties together by now. I mean, we're going on 3 years, and it's like, I know Void Rivals is heading towards Earth, if I'm not mistaken, but I haven't read like the last 4 issues, so I don't really know. I'm reading Joe, and that's always interesting, and that's very grounded, literally and figuratively, and it's just more relatable, and I can get into it. I don't have to question like, who's that guy, or is he a good guy or a bad guy? It's very obvious.
Yeah, it's never obvious for me in Transformers. I'm just like,
yeah, or Void Rivals. I was like, I don't even know who the good guys are anymore. So, and that's just because I'm stupid. But yeah, this next row, Avengers Armageddon, man, fool me once, shame on you, fool me again. So I don't know. I'm gonna read it just because I want to know what's going on. I'm probably not gonna like it, but I want to be open-minded. If that didn't sound open-minded, did it? But I want to be aware of what's
ideas are clashing.
Yeah,
I want to be open-minded, but this looks like trash. It's probably going to be trash.
I'm not going to pour any baggage forward into it. I can promise you that. But it looks like garbage. No, I'll read it, see what's going on. Turtles is great. We're going to start a new arc here soon. We got Mama Turtle back in the thing here. She's going to have some weird times with rats with her husband, who's still a rat. Ben 10 number 2, cool number 1. Don't know anything about the character. It's a reimagination essentially of a classic run. Correct me if I'm wrong. It doesn't necessarily follow the episodes. I haven't watched them. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. And Fury of Firestorm number 3. That was a solid book. I'm blown away by how much I enjoyed issue number 1 and 2. So I'm looking forward to 3.
Yeah, same. Yeah, absolutely same boat. Avengers Armageddon, dude. I've read all of the stuff leading up to it. The weapons of Armageddon, the Wolverine series, and I've been reading Captain America, trying to be prepared for this because I want to at least be in tune with what Marvel's doing. I think it's important for considering that we talk about comics on a weekly basis.
Yeah,
I'm right there with you though. Yeah. I hope it's good. We'll see what they're playing with on this one.
Yeah.
Turtles has been fun though too. Yeah, that one's a good one. Yeah. So I mean, ultimately, I guess I'm saying I'm reading the same books as you. Firestorm for me is the standout, like leaps and bounds over anything that's on this row though.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah. Not reading Wolverine. I am reading Weapons Armageddon. I don't think I read the last issue, but like everything seemed, running from the woods, secret government organization, experiments on people, someone's hiding, we're trying to find them. It's all very similar to what we've seen before.
Yep.
So I don't know how they're going to roll that forward into a big event, but then again, I'm not reading Captain America, so I don't know.
They get out of the woods.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course they do. Cool. New Zero's in the house. What's up? Good morning.
Good morning,
everyone. We are on week 2, bud, so you can get caught up here. Continuous forward here, man. What you got?
I think I only have bleeding hearts, and I say that
Okay.
because I'm not sure how I felt about Barbara Gordon Breakout. I
Yeah.
think maybe I wanted to like it more than I actually did because the creative team on there. Man, I just don't know how I felt about issue number 1 though. I still feel like it was more like, okay, than something that excited me. So that I think it's gonna be
Mhm.
a game time decision. I do hear that Black Cat has either gotten or has been good. I only gave it maybe 2 issues, but it's got
Okay.
She Willow Wilson, and I'm
Yeah.
enjoying Poison Ivy so much, so, like, why wouldn't this be a great character for her to take on?
Yeah.
So, we'll see. I keep wanting to dip into this, but then again, I keep disappointing you by not reading Catwoman, so I have a lot of baggage with these cat characters and,
Yeah. Bleeding Hearts is phenomenal. It's a great book. It's probably in the top 5 maybe for me right now. It's
Oh,
great. It's a
yeah.
great book. Yeah. Barbara Gordon Breakout, it was a very predictable issue number 1. Like, that's the only way that that could have gone, and
Mhm.
which was both entertaining yet disappointing at the same time, because what else do you do? When you put this character in a prison, of course, it's gonna go down the way it goes down, because we've seen that 1,000 times. So the where it will deviate, if I had to guess, is in this issue, in issue number 3, where whoever she comes across in the last page of the last issue, that's gonna be the switch, right? And we're gonna have to deal with that. And I don't know if that's this character. Presumably it is, and whoever this is whoever it is. But I was trying to look down here in the characters, but sometimes they're not very reliable, and which is the case here.
Yeah, Barbara Gordon.
Barbara Gordon, no kidding. So we'll see where it goes. I've also kind of like forgot the mission, to be honest with you. Like, that's the problem with Batman 2 right now for me, is like, oh God, what are we doing? What's the mission again? Like, who are we fighting? Why are we doing this? What?
Yeah.
Vandal Savage is back. It's like, wait, what about the other 4 people? Why is she in prison again? It's a Supermax. She's trying to get in for, oh, people are dying. Got it. She wants to explore, figure it out. Oh, okay. So there's a lot of
You'd think
things.
that the computers that she could have figured it out from the desk. I just feel
Right.
like, maybe.
Yeah. She didn't have to blow it all up. Yeah. Oh, well. Um, yeah, but I mean, there's a J. Scott Campbell cover too.
Yeah,
So
no kidding.
depending on what top or bottoms you prefer, yeah, you got something for both, right? So Eisner Award nominated series Black Cat.
I know.
Interesting.
Again, that's why I'm like, maybe I
What
jumped
am I
off too
missing?
soon.
Yeah. I'm hearing a lot of good things about Mortal Thor. I didn't read Immortal Thor. You were checking that one out?
Yes, I did. I was the only person
You were.
standing on that hill reading
And I
Immortal
think you
Thor,
regretted
and
it
then
at
I
that moment.
leave because no one else was hanging out with me, and then everyone decides like, "Yeah, let's go read Mortal Thor." Bunch of jerks out here in this comic book reviewing community.
I know. Well, hey, a new number 1 started, so you jumped off, others jumped in, and they seem to like it. So you
Yeah,
just
there
picked the
we go.
wrong subtitle, I guess, or whatever that is.
Or maybe I picked the right one. Maybe.
Or maybe,
Just saying. Just
maybe.
saying.
Yeah, of course it is. I mean, look at the creative team. It's
Yeah.
gonna be
Yeah.
nothing but emotions and, playing with your feels for sure. All right, I'll kick it off here. So Dork number 5, it's growing on me, guys. I like Dork. I'm a Dork fan. I'm a big old dork.
Such a
So
dork.
such a dork. Yeah, it's all right there. It's too
Mhm.
easy. It's a cool book. Does it have substance? Maybe it'll grow into that, but it certainly is fun. There's just really no denying that. It's kind of like if you ever read Kanto, which I highly recommend reading Kanto, especially the first volume or 2. You can probably stop there. But it's like reading Kanto, but you take out all the like the heartfelt stuff, and then you add just humor. It's the same thing, just
Yeah.
mystical hero's journey, funny kind of stuff. So
Nothing wrong with that.
nothing wrong with it at all. Nothing else really.
You're not gonna finish out Batman Gargoyle of Gotham?
I mean, they can barely finish it. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I had it on my list. I don't even know if I pre-ordered it or not, because I think it's been over a year or maybe longer since we saw the last issue. So I don't even know where we are, what we're doing. I think there's a collected edition coming out soon, so that might be something to check out instead of
Yep.
the single issues. So I might do that. I don't know. I don't know where I sit with this book yet.
Yeah, I'm right there with you because I don't even remember where we left off with that book. Like I can't remember the last event that happened within the storyline. So what the heck? What are we doing here? But I do want to go back and read like the complete storyline once we have it accessible.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You jumped off Aquaman as well, right? So
Yeah, what was yeah.
yeah, right after DCKO. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the catalyst because it's like, yeah, what are we doing here, guys? I'm all powerful now. So what am I gonna do?
That's
Meander
my
around
problem.
apparently.
That's my problem with Zatanna. If Zatanna is apparently the prime Magnus,
Yeah.
whatever it's called. And I see no difference in her abilities or her power set or anything like that compared to last volume. And I'm like, so what does this even mean?
Yep.
What are you? And at least Aquaman was showing some new power sets. Like he had a connection with just water at a molecular level that he probably had shown in the past that I'm not aware of, but at least he was displaying some unique powers
Was
after
he
that
though?
upgrade. I don't know. That's the other thing.
No.
Like
He was like Christopher Walken, except with water. It wasn't more cowbell, more water. That's all it was.
it was more water. It's like, oh, I'm so thirsty. Wait, I can pull it out of the air or something like that. It's like, oh, interesting.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
It's
not
like,
a
yeah,
chemist.
it's like, dude's just lifting more. That's all it is. Like, come on, like, get out of here.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're not reading anything else over here. What you got over here?
Ooh, Alias, dude.
Mm.
Really? Okay, I'm a sucker for this, part of the Marvel
Yeah.
universe.
You love
Anyway,
this niche. Yeah.
yeah, it's right there for me. But like when they're also doing it well, like I'll give credit where credit's due, man. Sam Humphries is writing the heck out of this series. It's fun. It's
Mhm.
also very dark. I don't know if it's red band dark. I think that that's a gimmick more than anything because there's
Mhm.
nothing that happens in here that you don't see in almost any other Marvel book. But I digress. Like everything else about the character feels in tune with Jessica Jones. Everything feels natural about the character. And we
Okay.
get cool time jumps. It's kind of like the framing device of the series is that Jessica is in court being represented by Matt, telling the story of the events that got her to court. So
Gotcha.
yeah, it's a good book though. I'm enjoying it. Other than that though, the only other book that I have would be Nice House by the Sea, which should be, I think it's only got a couple more issues here to wrap up the second arc of this Nice House storyline because they kind of pulled in all of the by the lake people or on the lake people, and then there's the
Interesting.
Team Lake and Team Sea are going at it basically.
Oh, it's a real world road rules challenge. Got it.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
That's how I described it when I reviewed it. I thought that was pretty clever.
That kudos to you, man. That's pretty good actually.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. How about you though?
Not reading Alias, but I mean, you're making me want to read it. But I think I won't just out of spite because of our Typhoid Mary beef that we have.
Jesus.
Yeah. Go back like 3 years to watch a video about that. Good luck. Nice House. No, I'm not reading that. Mask. I'm interested in it. I remember the free comic book day book that we may or may not have gotten. Now that I remember, I'm thinking about. I think we got it eventually.
Oh gosh.
And it was, yeah, I mean, it was cool. Yeah, so I'll read this one, and Dan the Man's on it, so he's going to be jumping into the universe. So I'm excited for it. A lot of cool, interesting colored covers for it. So yeah, I might jump in and just check it out. Again, I like Joe the best, so this seems like adjacent to GI Joe, right, in the Energon universe. So
maybe.
why not?
I have no recollection of Mask at all. I had one of the toys.
I have no idea.
Dude, I have no idea if I ever watched the cartoon though at all. I can't remember a single thing about it.
I'd never heard of it in my life, so I have no clue.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Waiting for It Forever. You read Kanto? Yeah, I love Kanto. Kanto's great. Kanto's a great book. I have like the whole arc right next to me actually.
It's interesting how you left off the final part of that sentence though. That's okay. I guess that's what you get when you're a host, right?
There's no second part of that sentence. It's fine. Yeah, this is what happens when it's my show. I can pick and choose my own reality. Yeah. Yeah. Christopher Water Walken. There you go.
That's right. This water, little man.
That's right. It feels like G.I. Joe. Yeah. Screw Transformers, G.I. Joe, whatever. Mask. Totally my jam when I was younger. Nice.
Okay.
Damn Waters. Okay, I'm down. Yeah, see? Let's keep going. I don't know who started there. I think I did. You did. Nothing up here for me.
Yeah,
Bishop. No.
I was so scared. I didn't know if I was going to have like honestly enough books to review. So as I was preparing, I threw Jay and Silent Bob on the list. I was just like, here we go. Okay. Am I going to have to review this book? No. Luckily, I was not in a place where I needed to do that. So I got nothing on this row.
Yeah, guys, like the mentality right now is like if it's a 5-book week, it's a 5-book week, or whatever it is. I could just go back to Invincible even faster, which is fine by me.
Yes.
It's like I'm kind of tired of taking chances, getting burned, and feeling bad about it.
Well, and your wallet feeling bad about it too.
My
Like,
wallet,
let's be
yeah, for
honest.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Space Ghost though is one of our favorite books.
Mhm.
Made book of the year lists a couple of years in a row now. Fantastic reinterpretation of the character and the ancillary characters and the villains and the feel of the book. I don't think I'll say it now. I think outside of the Energon universe, I don't think anyone's revitalized a property as well as this team does. So it's absolutely incredible what they're able to do. And so, I mean, David's not only doing this in Space Ghost, but he's doing it in 2 or 3 other properties at the same time with the same level of excitement and enjoyment. So nobody knows how to revitalize an older property like Propose, I don't think.
Yeah, and to use a racing pun, I would say that Speed Racer is keeping pace with Space Ghost at this point too.
Wow. Space Ghost is still edging it out. He's still got him by a nose. He's still got him by a nose.
Space Ghost got that GRX engine for sure. Yeah.
Space Ghost has that GRX. Yeah. Hopefully they don't full throttle it and regret it. So it's good stuff though.
And this is the end because they kind of treat Space Ghost within seasons, like 12 issues. So I think this is going to be the end of season number 2, I believe. So
this will be the end of 2. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Exercise. Well, 28-page, Dave. Come on.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
Where is? Oh, so then we're gonna get an annual. It looks like. Jesus, turn off this. Oh, I love it when they embed a scroll inside of a scroll.
Yeah.
So okay, so we're gonna get an annual in July. Okay.
Yeah, cool. Put a nice little end cap on it. I like the way that they're dealing with that. You know what to anticipate. Yeah. You get your story arc over those issues, and that I appreciate that.
Yeah, me too. Anything else up here?
No, that'll do it.
What about this row?
What about that row?
Come on now.
Yeah. No, I got nothing.
All right. Continue it, man.
We were just talking about Speed Racer. Yeah. Need I say more? Speed Racer is awesome. Equally as awesome, basically, to Space Ghost, like we just said.
Yeah.
I'm just repeating myself. It's gotten better each and every issue, though. From the narrative, from the artistic duties, I feel like they've gotten like more in tune with one another each and every issue. So we're on issue number 9, so it's pretty strong at this point.
Yeah.
Another issue that got tossed on the maybe list: Godzilla Monster Piece Theater presents. Y'all know that I have a weird relationship with this book here. I keep reading it. I don't know why. Maybe I picked this up. Maybe it's the Odyssey. Gosh darn it.
It is. I know. That's the reason why I'm getting it. But Tom's not actually writing it. It's Frank.
Yes, so, exactly.
Is that your way of saying, yeah, that's why I'm getting it? No. I'm excited. I have it on my list, and so I'm excited for it. We'll check it out. I'm just checking out these other covers. These are pretty cool too. These great looking stuff.
All the old school, Clash of the Culture. That's great.
Medusa on there. That's fun. Cool.
Yeah,
I'm with you. Monster Racing League. I think I got early access to this book. I don't think I checked it out yet though. And then just the other 2. Speed Racer is the clear front runner here. I wish this was like 5 rows up. It deserves to be, in my opinion.
It really does. Yeah.
We have Ronan in the house. What's going on? Beautiful Sunday. Yep.
Hey,
it is here. I got some blue skies outside. It looks nice, man.
Heck yeah. Well, here's an interesting thought though. Doesn't Rob Liefeld always tout the number of Youngbloods that get sold? Like, isn't it like one of the highest selling books right now based on his numbers? And if that's the case, it's on the same row as Speed Racer. Speed Racer clearly must be one of the most successful books in comics.
Yeah, that's right. In fact, it's 2 places in front of it.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
In theory, if it's left to right, which I assume it is. Yeah.
I can play with logic.
Tiger's Island, so much fun. I read issue number 1. I was just like, that it's funny, but it's not something I'm looking to add to my already extensive list at the moment. But I'm glad you're liking it. Blood and Thunder has gotten really good. Interesting.
Uh-oh.
What is Blood and Thunder? Oh, this Blood and Thunder.
Yeah, you read that. Yeah.
God, I read the first arc. And it was all over the place, man. I was really digging like the blood and the thunder part of it, right? And her lineage and the weapon and the scene and the monsters, and it kind of changed directions, and I'm sure it reeled it back in, but I fell off right around that time. But yeah, I'm glad it's doing some cool stuff.
I really dug the Blood and Thunder. You know, Tigress Island. The Tigress was pretty cool. The island, hit and miss, to be honest.
Well, the Blood and Thunder are two distinct characters. I like that idea, and that was
Okay,
pretty
sure.
cool. Yeah, whatever.
We just
All
saw
right.
take one of a potential review, and Nick would have gone back and been like, I got to reshoot that.
That's right. Take this row. What you got?
I got Kaya for sure. We're inching our way closer and closer to the end of this, which is going to hit
Yeah.
on or around issue number 50. You already know we talk about Kaya ad nauseum here.
Yeah,
It's just
great.
such a good book. Such a good book. Nothing else. Nothing else for me.
Kaya is the epitome of like the hero's journey story in comics. I think it's perfect, right?
Yes.
It's great. Not so dissimilar to Kanto, which is the 5th time we've mentioned that probably. So
Would you say it's better or on par or worse than Kanto?
you can't really beat Kanto Volume 1. Like the first arc of that is phenomenal, and so is the second one, I think. So in the you really can't compare 6 to 12 issues to 35 issues. I think Kaya in a trade setting is probably better, but I really enjoyed first volume of Kanto.
Okay, gotcha.
I'd say they're even, and then of course, like there's more Kaya, so Kaya just kind of wins by default because
Gotcha.
it's more of the same, which is just good.
Yeah.
But the single issue experience for Kaya is kind of miserable, to be honest. So it is. It comes out like every 2 months, and it reads very, very fast, and you just always want more. And it's very complex. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of factions, a lot of places. There's a lot of
at this point in the book. Yeah, you're right, man. There's so many things that are going on.
I feel like I gotta go back and read the 3 leading up to it just to kind of get my head back in the game. Where are we again? What are we doing?
Yep.
This row though, Bad Thoughts #1 Ignition Press. I might be checking out.
It sounds interesting. I was just looking at that one yesterday.
Yeah. Striking cover. It certainly stands out.
Yeah, totally.
On the shelf. The Forge. I actually have number 10. I didn't read it. I read the whole series leading up to it. I don't know if I want to get back into the world. So I don't know. I'm stacking it for right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to come back to it or not. And then I know you read Conan. You enjoyed this one, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. It was surprising. I mean, it's inconsequential if you're reading like the greater Conan books.
Yeah.
But so is Savage Sword, and we still rave about Savage Sword. So I feel like if you go into it with that kind of mentality, it's the fun Conan book, and I kind of dig that. I like it.
Yeah. Okay. I might check that out. We have a lot of Conan in our life right now, which is not a bad thing. So it's like, do I want to read another one? And the curious thing was, like, I think you mentioned in your review, like you didn't know how you would perceive it since Jim and that team is not writing it.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you still enjoyed it without that familiar tone,
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, it's like totally outside of that realm. And I like the fact that they don't explain that either. It's just like they very literally drop Conan into this world and say, here you go, fight a dragon.
Right. Yeah. Oh, we're like, okay, sure. I'll fight a dragon. Yeah.
Cool. Why not?
Let's do it. Yeah. Love Ignition Books. I mean, one thing about Ignition, man, is they are pumping the books out. They're doing what you should do as a brand new independent publisher, which is just, flood the market with books. Something
get that
stand
real estate.
Right. Something's going to stick. You're going to get some good names on these books. You're going to build brand loyalty and get a lot of cool stories out there. So yeah, I'm happy for them. They're doing great. Yep. Flipping through an old DC focused book and saw a familiar name, old one, Wesley Craig.
Ooh.
There you go.
What was he drawing in there, Simpleton?
Yeah, which book was it? It'll be on Eric's eBay list here in moments.
Don't give away my secrets.
Skate Alley, #1. I think I'm gonna get to this one. I don't remember if I'm getting this one or not. Actually, I think I wanted to. Who knows? We'll see on release day.
Okay.
The other ones I'm not.
Yeah, I got nothing here. What drew you into Skate Alley? What's the deal here?
It looks like Scott Pilgrim.
Okay,
You know,
that's
you know what I
enough.
mean? Yeah.
Oh,
Kelly Sue DeConnick is co-writing it with Sam Humphries. It had some, interesting covers to it. So I'm like, okay, sure, we'll try it out. And if
yeah.
it's something that's like halfway tame, I might just toss it to my daughter too, right? And like, hey, check this out.
Oh, good call. Yeah.
So who knows? Nothing else for you? You said?
Nothing else. Mm.
All right. What about this row?
No, I think we
Noir.
may be getting to scroll territory.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not getting Hank Howard Pizza Detective #2. I read issue #1. It was cool. It was just, it's just a crime noir weird story. So it's like, okay, yeah, I'm sure some people will love that. And I think there's a legacy behind this character and this brand. So, and I'm not part of it. So, anything up here? I did Destination Kill maybe, but I'm probably gonna skip it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, nothing for me. I didn't read issue #1.
Okay.
I don't think I'm going back on that one either. So yeah, it's
Gotcha.
what it is.
Book called Touch. Failed DC focus line. Interesting.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Pizza Detective. There you go. Yeah.
Bob loves his bad ideas, man.
He's a like a noir detective going back home because his grandmother dies. He goes to a pizza joint because him and his grandmother, I think, shared some, fond memories over pizza, and he has like a weird combination of things he puts on it or something. I can't remember. And then he meets an old girlfriend at the bar kind of thing, or at the diner kind of thing. It's one of those stories, and then a murder takes place and he's stuck now at home, which is the last place he wants to be.
That old chestnut.
Because of all the emotional family baggage that he's had over the years that has reared its ugly head in light of the death in the family again.
Yeah.
So
but he's got pizza, so yeah, it's not at all bad.
As long as there's pizza and diner coffee, you're good to go.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Scroll territory. Let's go.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Scrolling.
Nothing. Cool. And we only have 4 release weeks.
I believe that would be correct.
Cool. All right. Take us up here, dude. What you got?
Dude, absolute Batman. I'm so stoked for seeing this new iteration of Two-Face, man. That design is so freaking awesome. It harkens to like the animated series a little bit, but man, he looks like just like this disgraced Ronin type character with that long hair, man. Like it just leans on those manga vibes in a big way. I dig that. Absolute Green Arrow. I loved issue #1. I thought it was awesome. We'll say Absolute Black Canary just for you. But even if that's the case, it's really cool. Ooh, is that Riley Rossmo? Yeah,
it was Riley. Yeah, I just wanted to take a peek real quick and see. Yeah.
Oh, got a Kari variant on there too.
Oh yeah, this one undoubtedly. Yeah, here we go. Here it is. Yep.
Yeah, cool. That's dope. Yeah. Absolute Green Arrow. Nightwing. Stu is gonna twist my arm enough. Now I'm gonna probably read that at the same time that I read Catwoman. So we got 3 potential books on the top.
Okay. Yeah, I mean Abs Bats for sure. Abs Green. We say Abs Bats. We say Abs. We don't have like a weird name for the other ones, right? We have Eminem for Martian Manhunter, I guess. Abs Eminem. But that's ending soon. We got to figure out something for Green Arrow.
Yeah, Aga.
Yeah, Bob's trying. Figure it out, Bob. Let us know what it's going to be. Nightwing, I'm not reading, but I heard a lot of great things about the previous issue from the Best of the Month show. So I feel like I'm missing out on something. So, and I don't like that.
Exactly. But how many Bat books can we have in our lives? Gosh darn it.
I know. Yeah. Abs Bow, not bad. Not bad.
Okay.
Not bad. Okay. That might be on the top for the moment. Sound off in the chat, everyone. Your ideas for the abbreviation for Absolute Green Arrow. This row is interesting.
Oh, I see some synergy.
We do? I don't know.
Lobo and Supergirl? Come on.
Oh, I thought you meant between titles. Got it. Yeah. So Lobo, Supergirl. Yeah. I'm excited for the movie, man. I'm really am. I got my wife to read Woman of Tomorrow and she loved it. And I'm really excited for it. I was a champion for that book since the beginning and love the character. And I love that interpretation specifically because everything before and since not necessarily before, but everything since I just haven't been able to resonate with. So I'm very excited for the movie. Lobo itself is a weird way that they're rolling this series out so far.
Yes.
So I think it hasn't yet picked up picked up like what the book is yet. I don't think. Like we had a 2-issue arc, whatever. It's over. We had a flashback in issue number 3. Very strange. Who knows where that's going to end? What are we doing in 4? Well, apparently talking to the Woman of Tomorrow. So we'll see what that has in store for us.
I would argue maybe it's presenting exactly what the book is going to be, which is just
Sure.
adventure
Chaos.
of the day chaos. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
That
it's taking
feels
that
very
Batman
Lobo.
approach. Yeah. Which is fine. Yeah. Invisible Universe Battle Beast. I'm on issue, what am I on? 85, 86, 87, something like that right now in Invincible. And loving it. I still can't place when this issue takes place, number 9, which is funny.
It takes place on June 17th, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
So I don't know, man. You know where it starts, but I don't know where it is right now, which is interesting. So without spoiling it, if you guys know, if you've read Invincible all the way, without spoiling it, maybe, if it's even possible, let me know, where do you think issue number 9 takes place in the Invincible timeline? Like around what issue? You know what I'm saying? Don't say like, oh, it's when this guy dies, or when that guy does this, or when that girl shows up over here. But if you know an issue number, that would be helpful. What about you? What do you got up here?
I got Battle Beast. I got Lobo.
Okay.
Yeah, those are the easiest. Those are just really. It's kind of funny that they're on the same row too, because I won't say that they're similar, but kind of, sorta. It's just like big violent chaos that's happening. Albeit Battle Beast actually has maybe a clean narrative that we're following.
Yeah. As paper thin as it is, there at least is an objective and a goal behind it.
Yeah, and we know what that is. Battle Beast wants to fight. Battle Beast wants to die.
Yeah,
we don't know what Lobo wants or needs and what he's going after.
Yeah, besides the next big thrill, right?
Yes, exactly.
I think I started, so why don't you take it over here?
Ooh, Deathstroke, man.
Yeah,
the last issue was amazing. It was so freaking fun. It's totally got its hooks in me at this point, man. It's the best of the next level books, in my opinion. I want to see what the mystery is after the revelations that we got at the end of issue number 3, which I won't spoil here, but
big time.
Big time. A lot of assassins are getting pulled into the fray here, and Deathstroke equal parts has to gain information from them, maybe kind of team up with them, but also fight them because there's a bounty on his head. Really cool stuff that's going on there. Punisher, I'm also kind of enjoying. It feels it's a little bit Punisher light. It's more of a Jigsaw book than it is a Punisher book right now.
Yeah.
But the artistic duties are really good. The writing from Benjamin Percy, like come on, it's Ben Percy. Like this, he was meant to write a character like Punisher, and he's doing it now, and he's doing it well. So those are the 2 books. It's funny how each row has seemed to be like you get a little bit of a flavor of the same thing from 2 different kind of books. We had Battle Beast, Lobo, now we got Deathstroke and Punisher. Yeah, but that's all I got.
I wonder if they've ever crossed over. Has there ever been an amalgam, or not amalgam, but a crossover between Deathstroke and Punisher? That seems like a pretty natural.
I think they probably did in Amalgam, or like in the DC versus Marvel, the original one. I know that Deathstroke. I think that crossed over with Elektra for like the merging of the character thing.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah,
that'd be interesting. Yeah, a lot of those are good on paper, right?
They're as good as the lawyers allow it to be.
Well, that's very true. Lobo 3 made me angry. I wouldn't say it made me angry, but it made me just like question what are we doing in the broader scheme of things, So the art style shift certainly turned off some people, I think, getting used. But I think who is it? Corona? Who's in the art?
Yeah. Jorge Corona
Corona just needs a break, man, every once in a while.
Yeah,
to keep up with some stuff. G.I. Joe. Yep, I'll get to that here in a second for sure. Wildstorm character shows up in DC Comics. Yeah.
We just had one. We just had one in Superman, so keep those eyes peeled.
Yeah. Way off brand. There you go. And I agree on Joe for sure. Yeah, so for me, Batwoman, I like how you didn't even mention that. I'm going to read the first arc. I know. I'm going to read the first arc, but I'm honestly very disappointed so far. I'm going to read the first arc because I respect the creative team too much to not. And so I just, unlike some people, and I really want to just see what the message is for the first arc. And I want to see where it goes. We'll keep checking it out. Deathstroke was one of my favorite books of the week. It was my top pick of the week the other week. So I'm really excited for that one. And Joe's interesting. We're kind of pivoting and we're starting a new arc with 22. So introducing some new characters, new threats, still trying to hunt down some Energon. And we're focusing on the character of Risk, who is a character I learned in this series. And cool backstory. So dealing with a lot of post-traumatic stress and dealing with villains that have the ability to mess with your mind and your emotions and your memories, and like a Mysterio kind of thing who can create maybe not so physical constructs. Maybe they're physical, who knows? But yeah, it's gonna be fun to see what happens to the team here.
Yeah, that's a book I wish I did not drop. To try to
book.
fit in some new number ones or whatever the heck I was reading that particular week, because it was never bad, like at all.
The Dreadnought War is where it really kicks off, I think.
And of course, I dropped right before that too.
Yeah,
because I'm an idiot.
What you got here?
I have nothing, Nick.
Nothing?
Absolutely nothing.
I promise, guys.
I want you to know that.
Oh yeah, I'm well aware. Believe me. Catwoman, great book. Love it. We have Black Mask eating up some Holly over here. Look at that. Catwoman swinging in the action. Amazing covers for this and Poison Ivy. Those two books have some of the best covers we talk about all the time. Backstage, man. Those are the best, some of the best looking cover game comics month to month. I'm not reading anything else though. I read Odin #1. I just don't really care about a bunch of like neo-Nazis going into the woods trying to summon Odin.
Yeah. It's kind of funny. Like, all of the Tynan heads out there that they love it though. Like,
yeah.
I feel like he just writes to a very particular subset of individuals, and you're either on board or you're just absolutely not. There's no middle ground for their writing.
Yeah.
So
if you're reading Nice House, if you're reading Exquisite Corpses, if you loved anything that he's been putting out, you're probably going to love this book.
Mm-hmm.
And if you started those books and fell off because it just wasn't your vibe, then you'll probably fall off this one too. So
yeah, exactly.
That's just how it is. This row though, we have Redcoat #18. Love this series.
Mm-hmm.
It's in my top like 3 probably, maybe even 2. Ghost Machine books, Hyde Street and Geiger, the other ones, in case you guys are wondering. Then If Destruction Be Our Lot #2, really cool world building in the first issue. A lot of interesting designs and cool ideas and concepts explored. Lacked a little bit of something. Don't know what it is. We'll see if it shows up in issue #2. And I think that's it for me.
Yeah, Redcoat is my absolute going to read that one. I'm always excited for a new issue to come out for that, especially knowing what we have that they're playing with the character that came back, right? And how they're taking a villainous character and maybe twisting it around.
Yeah, Benedict Arnold or whatever. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't look. Dude, I don't know. I'm very much on the fence about whether or not I'm coming back for If Destruction Be Our Lot, and I'm bummed by that.
Really? After one issue? Really? You don't want to see like what the second and third one feels like?
I mean, I do.
You don't know?
Yeah. I do, but like, do I have the time and capability, and do I want to spend money on something where I'm taking another chance on this? That's something I find myself thinking about more and more. Is like, I wish more writers wrote for the single issue as opposed to writing for the trade or like building things out. And I feel like we don't get that as much as we used to, and it kind of bums me out.
I agree. Yeah, too many times we'll read these. We read a lot of comics a week, and too many times we'll get to that non-ending at the end of the issue, and it'll be like, you just so happen to find a convenient jumping off point for this issue because it was built for trade. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say that's what I felt here. I didn't think that's how this ended. And I commend the team for doing a 48-page for $5. That's pretty incredible.
That is, yes.
So it's a double-sized issue for, I'm going to say $4 is typical for comics now. Even though, yeah, right. So so it's twice as long for not twice as much. So which is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Game time decision.
Yeah. Yeah. You missed out on some Tynan books. Yeah. I mean, like I would, if you haven't read any Tynan books, I'd recommend going back and reading like the first couple arcs of Department of Truth. Like that might just be too much to get into, but it depends on your history with those kinds of weird stories.
Yeah.
And then the first 16 issues of Something's Killing the Children. Like undoubtedly that's his best work in my opinion.
You just kind of treat it as a clean endpoint. Like just like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
get it.
She takes care of business. She hops on a bus and drives away. Stop reading right there. Then you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I think Simpleton might just have cracked the code. I think that he's a better trade read than a single issue read. Just get a complete story, read it
He's
from
built
start to
for it.
finish. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of what he does.
For sure. All right, take us over here. What you got?
Dude, I still love End of Life. Like I'm legit having such a good time with
Oh
this
wow.
book.
Yeah.
Like it is, in my opinion, it's tickling greatness. It's just so close to it, man.
Interesting. Wow.
Yes. I'm just having a great time with the book, man. I love the characters. I love every character except for our main character, but you need him in the book to be able to love the other ones as well.
Yeah, he's the yin and yang, right? Yeah, right.
Yes,
The yin
exactly.
to the yang. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that it speaks to all of Kyle Starks's greatest qualities, which is that the guy writes dialogue the same way he speaks dialogue, which is to say,
Mhm.
like a freaking machine gun. But he does
Yeah.
so in such a great way. I don't know. I love End of Life, man. It's so I'm really, really looking forward to this. Kind of a bummer
Yeah.
that it's this far down, considering it's a Vertigo book. It's one of their Vertigo launch books.
It's
But
only
like,
it's not that
what is
far.
it? Row 5-ish, maybe.
Where are we? Oh, okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is that's the only book I anticipate reading, though. I gave Spectacular Spider-Man Brand New Day a shot.
Oh God, yeah.
Man, that was rough. That was a doozy.
That was hard, guys. Yeah. I mean, Dan, he, as you guys probably know, he really went out and threw out a cry for help, basically saying that Marvel sucks and only gives you 5 issues to prove your worth. And if you don't sell great the whole time, they're going to cancel your run, all that stuff. And so I'm like, you know what? Fair enough. I read comics. I might as well check it out. So I think I ordered the first 2 issues.
Mm-hmm.
So I will get this issue and check it out. But I did not like issue number 1. So now I'm like, well, now, so what do I do? Do I stand on my own moral ground and say, I don't enjoy what I read, therefore I'm not going to buy it? Or do I try to help creators that are trying to create things and trying to stick it to the publishers and proving the publishers wrong in some weird way? It's very complex, how you deal with that.
Yeah.
I don't want to promote something I don't like.
But then it also sends the wrong message to the publishers too, which is that like,
because they're like, see, I told you.
Yeah, like this book is selling. We need to make more of this. So I'm like, no, the book was good though.
Right. But then Dan's like, oh, it's great. You buy my books because they're not giving me a fair shot. I'm like, well, then write better books.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so it's that catch-22. I'm always going to be creator first and publisher second, but it's hard when the publisher's right. In that instance. Look at this gun, by the way. He's got 3 miniguns on one like chassis with one belt feeding all 3. Wow.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
That's impressive. Okay.
That's like, that's that Predator gun times 3.
Yeah. That scene in Terminator 2 when he kicks the desk through the window at the Cyberdyne building and he stands on the windowsill. Oh.
You've watched Terminator 2 recently, haven't you? This is like the 3rd or 4th reference I feel like you've made recently.
Terminator 2 and Independence Day and Men in Tights are like the 3 movies that are on my brain at all moments in every second of every conversation. Like I'll tie any topic into any of those movies. Or any early Adam Sandler movies.
Okay.
All right, let's keep going. Anything up here? Nothing for me.
Nothing for me.
Cool.
Some of these rows are just like, what?
Yeah. It's like, how did Imperial Guardians get above like any of these books, like Of the Earth? That's insane. Yeah. So Of the Earth, did you read number 1?
Yeah, of course I read number 1.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm remembering now.
Yeah, I heard that a certain someone didn't read the first 2 pages.
Dude, when I'm sitting down with a stack of books and I open the page and it is straight top to bottom, nothing but a narration, or not narration, but just like what do you want to call it?
Prose, right?
A lot of words, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, holy crap, that's not a way to start a book, man. But apparently it gave you some important subtext that I don't think I even needed. As I read the comic and I drive my own conclusions for what happened in the story. and the motivations and reactions and everything else. Like I felt like I understood the point. And then later I was educated on the backstory that was presented at the very beginning of this book. And I'm like, I didn't need any of that context apparently, but I guess I do. I should probably go back and actually read it.
I have to admit, like when I was looking through the books on my stack and like going through like, okay, what do I have to read? It was late at night one night and I was like, okay, I got to get a couple more issues in the bank. And I opened the first page and I saw the words. I was just like, I'm going to bed.
Dude, for me, it was in the morning. It was probably 7 in the morning and I got my coffee. I'm sitting down. My cat's jumping on my lap. I had my coffee and comics and cats. I opened the book. I'm like, no. And I put it right down. And I grabbed another book and I started reading it. I'm like, it's too early for that. I can't.
Where's dork number 5? I need that.
Where's Kaya? I don't have to read anything in that book. Just flip. What else? Anything up here?
No, that's it. Of the Earth.
You got Up the Earth, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna find out what this oil monster is all about.
Yep.
Oh, the oil monster, by the way, was mentioned in those first 2 pages, just so you know, just to fill it in.
I'm gonna have to go back and read that now. Maybe I can copy it somehow and put it in like Gemini or something and it can read it to me. That's how lazy I'm going to be with that.
You can generate a whole podcast on it.
Omega, I think it was Omega. He was funny in my comments. He was like, do you have any time to read like proper novels? And I was like, that sounds exhausting. I was like, I'm at a point in my life where I read a lot of novels growing up and I'm like, I just want to have fun right now. And this is what I do. This is my reading. So I take it for what it's worth. But when you read 100 comics a week, it's like, how much time do you got when you have another full-time job and family and kids and other obligations and priorities? It's like you don't have all that free time to sit down and read a whole bunch of novels too. So
yeah, exactly. Plus, I would rather my eyes don't fall out of my head. So
yeah, I mean, say whatever. Anything up here? I got 2.
You do?
Yeah, The Hab and then $1 Trillion Kid.
$1 Trillion Kid. That's that's a Ghost Machine book.
It's Jeff Johns. It's the Unbelievable Universe in Ghost Machine.
Yeah, it's the Rockefellers and all of those books, right?
Right. Yeah. Hornsby and Halo, Rockefeller. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's in that universe.
Okay, I might check it out. Honestly, like those books haven't been totally geared towards my,
me too,
my tastes. But Ghost Machine is also Ghost Machine, and like you were saying, like supporting the creators. Yeah. I don't think they need our money, but
no, not anymore.
Yeah. Also, they're really good books, so I'll throw a couple bucks their way.
Yeah. Yep. Zero agrees on End of Life.
There we go.
Yeah. Just checking on some of the comments real quick. You should stay away from the Junk Punch comic. I don't know. Was a good start aside from the prologue. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
Y'all are afraid of words.
We are. Yeah, we are afraid of. I read too much for work. When you read contracts all day and you're dealing with all that stuff, it's like the last thing I want to do is read more pages and pages of words.
That's true.
Hab's got its claws in me. Yeah, Hab is not bad, man. It's an interesting book. I like how much we've gotten so far in the story, and the origins of the problem seem fun. I don't know how we're going to get away from it and solve the problem besides just move. But it's a cool book, and it's got Sienkiewicz interior artwork, even though it's very short and not what you expect like that style to be, but it's still there. And it's cool.
Expound on that if you don't mind. Short and not what you expected. Is it like it's like the quick Sienkiewicz version, like is sketchy, like rather than painted?
It's not as abstract as like Electro Assassin kind of stuff.
Okay.
It's very safe. It's very down the middle. It's very what you'd expect from any visual storyteller. It doesn't have that's Sienkiewicz.
Gotcha. Okay.
Appeal to it. It's got his name in it. But then when you look at the pages, you're like, yeah, I could kind of see it, but it doesn't have that abstraction that we're used to seeing, I don't think, or at least that I'm used to seeing. It's I don't know, but my Sienkiewicz frame of reference is fairly narrow. He's probably done more down the middle type stuff, more things that you'd expect to see from interior artwork and other things, but this was probably one of them.
Yeah, his Moon Knight run was fairly, traditional, right? From his comic book
that's a good word.
approach. Yeah.
But it's a cool story. So it's it's good.
Okay,
It's
cool.
got a lot of other cool creators on it, so it undoubtedly it's like you put that many cool people together, you're going to make something at least halfway decent.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, yep. Anything up here?
Nah, let's keep going. Unless you got something.
Concrete, Over the Stars and Sand. Did you ever get into Concrete?
I did. Yeah, I started reading it.
Nice.
It's amazing how mundane the book is.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, it's
Right?
great. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a fun. Well, I shouldn't say fun. It's an interesting slice of life book about a guy who's trapped in the body of a big concrete monstrosity. Just trying to go
Yeah.
through life, trying to dial a freaking phone.
Trying to dial a phone, trying to deal with the evolution of his self, trying to deal with his relationships, his family, his friends, trying to live his life, being a
Yeah.
celebrity, traveling the world, trying to find meaning in life. That's what Concrete is. It's very strange.
Yes, very,
So
very much so.
Yeah, I read a ton of Concrete just this year, and I'm very excited for this one. So I was lucky enough to be watching Cartoonist Kayfabe early on, and they talked about Concrete all the time. And so I went to Huntsville and a couple other cons, and every issue of Concrete that I could afford, I grabbed them all, and I have several. So excited! I read them all recently, so it's great.
Yeah, I feel like if they put all of the Concrete stuff together, like it'd probably be like what, maybe like one omnibus worth of
Probably,
stuff, right? Yeah.
yeah. There's not a ton, but they are extra sized as well. So
Yes.
you got to kind of figure it out. Yeah. And the first issue, like the first appearance, first issue is not that expensive. It's like a $5 or $10 book. So,
Oh yeah. Yeah, I found mine in a dollar bin, I believe.
yeah. Yep. Cool. Nothing else for me though.
Yeah, same here.
Dog Tag number 2.
Yeah.
What you got?
Yeah, I got Dog Tag number 2. I am picking up the Savage Sword Reforged issues, just kind of stacking them, not reviewing them. Still reading them and appreciating them. I really do wish that they went with the newsprint though. Like, why did they try to modernize it?
Oh, is that right? Yeah, I guess I forgot that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it'd have been so cool if those were just like Savage Sword, but that's okay though. They're still really cool.
Yeah.
It's things for grown-ups. Yeah, it makes me feel like a grown-up.
Dog Tag is phenomenal. Love that book. Not reading anything else though.
Yeah, same here. Dog Tag was fun though. I feel like that was the most Mark Russell-y kind of book that we've gotten since Traveling to Mars so far, at least with that intro.
100%.
Yep.
100% agree. Innards number 2, I might check out. Maybe. I don't know. I can't remember if I ordered it or not. Number 1 was fine. Another Ignition Press book. You can check it out. Megalith Olympus Saga number 2. I loved issue number 1. I liked it more retrospectively, I think, than I did maybe while I was reading it. So it's a cool book. I'm interested to see where it goes. But
Nice.
Nothing else up here for me though.
Yeah, I got nothing here. Y'all already know
Damn.
I boycott Bad Idea. So
what about this? I got Murder Drones. I think that's it.
yeah, I got nothing. Man, this is June. June's
looking rough, man.
It's interesting.
Nothing up here for me. I do wish I was just cover grabbing Maid Cafe, to be honest, because these covers are all amazing.
They are pretty cool.
They're so cool.
Yeah. Is that
But
Mark Spears doing that stuff? It feels like Mark Spears.
No. Well, he might be doing some variants and stuff, but no. But like these covers are just so maniacal. That's just like a horror film, you know?
Yes.
Love that. Who's on the main cover? Naomi Griffin? No idea.
No idea who that is. But it looks cool.
Cool covers. Nothing else though.
You're telling me you're not going to get a 3D visual experience for Daredevil, a book about a blind man that's 3D.
That seems offensive.
What a junk punch freaking kind of issue to Matt Murdock. It's not cool, man. It's not cool, but I'm going to be getting it. Maybe I'll get 2. Who knows?
I got the 2000 AD collected like Alan Moore stuff earlier, so I still haven't gotten into it yet. Just Invincible's taking up all my free time. My backlog is insane right now.
Oh, dude. I
don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. Anything up here? I don't remember if I got Land of Never number 1. Steve Orlando's on this. A new number 1 for Mad Cave. Don't remember.
I feel like I've given Steve Orlando enough shots for my personal taste to know that it's just not my writer. Not saying bad books, just not my writer.
Yeah. Yeah, I read number 1. Let me know what your thoughts are, Bob. Yeah, number 1 was fine. It was a lot of setup, a lot of this is the team, this is the world we live in. And these are the vague threats we're going to have to deal with later.
Yeah.
That's basically number one. Cool design, cool look, and great coloring, though.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong here. I think you had an advanced copy of Pimp Killer and you had some thoughts on it. What was your breakdown of that?
Pimp Killer? No, I
Yeah.
wish I did, actually. Yeah, it's I'm stacking that right next to Jade Warrior.
Yeah, totally.
Pimp Killer #1. Sure. Caden Phoenix. Yeah. Okay. Nice.
We were just, griping and complaining about books not having a premise and not knowing what the mission statement is. Well, sometimes all you need is a cover.
Some of them are just on the nose, man.
Yeah. Pimps are going to get killed.
Nothing else. Nope.
Yeah, it looks like we're in scroll territory, except for maybe a handful of stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Final week. We're gonna be sounding off. Anyone going to buy the Wingspan edition of Nightwing 87? What? What's that?
Yeah, clue us in. I don't know what any of that means.
Is that a die cut where the wings go like this? That'd be fun.
That would be cool.
Take this top row, bud. What you got?
Okay. Dude, Absolute Wonder Woman. Like, always excited to get an issue of that. I think that I love how they ended the last issue where she was captured in turmoil. Everything was going bad. And it went from bad to better, but also from bad to worse at the same time.
That was a junk punch.
Yeah, that was
for sure.
We're gonna move that into the lexicon of like every review that we do.
Oh, it's a thing now. It's a thing.
Punch book of the week.
Yeah. It's a thing now. So Yep. Great.
Absolute Superman. Like, man, awesome. Again, the slow burn building series that has delivered now. We're just going crazy in this book, and we're drawing in way more superheroes than arguably any other book in the Absolute universe.
Yeah.
So that's a really cool series. Superman, which does not have Superman, hasn't had Superman in the last 3-4 issues at this point, is so good. It's so good. The Superboy Prime arc that they have with him, very literally telling the audience he's on a redemption arc. He's trying to
wow. Oh yeah, because it's all fourth world break. Yeah.
Exactly. I hate that stuff, and yet I love this storyline. Again, testament to Joshua Williamson, man, writing good stuff. And
that's it.
That's actually it, though. That's actually it. Yeah.
That's funny. Wonder Woman, I love. Great last issue. The Absolute Superman, when Steel is flying through the air with his hammer and hits Shazam right in the face and sends him like a meteor across the world. And Absolute Batman is sitting on that tower overlooking Gotham, and he sees like this streak through the air. and all you can think of, all he's thinking is just like, oh, I'm gonna have to deal with that at some point. I just know
exactly.
it. And he's like, well, all right, well, I got to go fight a scarecrow now,
Yeah.
That's a time. That's a threat for another day, man. I can't get into that. Yeah. So good.
Well, I love the panels where it's showing the speed that he is traveling at too.
I love it. Love that stuff.
Even if Bruce did see it, like it would have been like, boom, gone. It would have been just like a flash.
Yeah. The whole sky would have been yellow for a second and red. And then, it's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else though?
I love that.
Tell me your thoughts about Ultimate Endgame. You love it.
I don't care. I don't care anymore.
Such a bummer, isn't it?
I don't care. I read 24 issues of Ultimates, and there were a lot of gems scattered in that 24 issues, but you couldn't finish it in 24 issues. You need 5 other issues of another series that I'm not reading. It's too complicated. There's too many things going on. It's not what I thought it was going to be. Just not liking it, man.
No series in the Ultimate Universe actually ended, with the exception of Ultimate Black Panther. I think that they actually told the story that they wanted to tell. They got to an ending. We're still able to say, oh, by the way, Ultimate Endgame is going to happen. But they had a clean cut where it was just like, this is the story. No other book in the Ultimate Universe could do that. And that sucked.
Yeah. And I mean, Ultimate Spider-Man, we completely undercut that whole series. As far as I'm aware, it's still wiped out essentially because of the actions in Ultimate Endgame book. Maybe it was 3 or 4. I can't remember what issue it was, but it's like, hey, did you love Ultimate Spider-Man? Well, sucks for you.
Yeah, no kidding.
We're gonna take away all that.
Yeah.
Remember the best part of the Ultimate world? It's gone now.
Yeah. Uncle Ben lives, everyone else dies.
Everybody else dies. All right. Wow. Okay, we had a lot of depressing talk we need to get back, come back from all of a sudden. So, well, maybe the books will help. What do we got
Yeah.
here?
Let's talk about Captain America.
Sure, you're
Oh.
crap.
Dang it,
All
we
right.
tried.
All right,
Let,
next. No,
yeah, let's skip over that one. Dude, are you reading Flash?
no, I'm not reading Flash now.
Let me tell you why you should be reading Flash. It
Oh God,
is
here we go.
Ryan North's strongest book right now.
Okay.
I've enjoyed their writing style, but I haven't always vibed with the approach that they take with certain characters. Like Fantastic
Yeah,
Four feels right for the characters, don't necessarily like what's going on in the book.
right.
Man, the Flash just works. And maybe it's my lack of knowledge and lack of baggage that I'm bringing forward into the book. But
Yeah,
dude, it
that
is such
helps.
a great family fun oriented book that still has great super heroics, but it's like it's just light. I don't know if there's a
Okay.
better way to explain it. Like there are consequences and they're real and they're big, but man, it just feels very light and very refreshing where most of these books feel dark and dreary and down and like
Hmm.
it's such a great change of pace that just feels really fun to read, man. Like
That's good to
if
hear.
if you're looking for something along those lines, man, Flash might be the book for you. The artistic qualities too totally are kind of running on that parallel track to that same idea too. Like it's very minimalistic, sparse, fun kind of stuff that Gavin Guidry is doing. So I
Okay,
love it. I'm enjoying it way more than I thought I was going to, man.
gotcha. It looks like Ryan jumped on 31, which came out just this past March. So if you want to jump in, you're only a couple months behind. So
Yep, exactly.
that sounds great. Okay. And then we have Zatanna as well, which I think we already touched on a little bit.
A little
So
bit.
we're gonna number 3 is gonna be our oh crap we're hurt. We got to recover and get reoriented. And then number 4 is gonna be our origin story and how she got her new title and what does it mean?
Have you thought
Because we
about
have,
going into an editorial job or like maybe just becoming a comic book writer yourself? You got it down.
I
You
mean,
know.
come on, it's not a science. It's pretty straight. I mean, like after you read so many comics, it's like
There's
you
a
understand
formula.
you understand the formula.
Mhm.
So we'll see if 3 does what 3 is supposed to do and go from there. I'm a big proponent of issue number 3. Issue 3 has to check some boxes, and if it doesn't, I feel like it's a miss.
Yep,
So,
exactly.
so we'll see what issue number 3 brings. Great. Okay, we already talked about Capped. I think we talked about Weapons of Armageddon, and we talked about
Yeah. Cap
the
is
other
cap. You got to get it to know the stuff, but
Yeah.
yeah, could be better.
Infernal Hulk kind of letting me down. I need Nick Klein. When he's not there, he's missed. And the story's going in a weird direction, man. The last issue, I'm like, wait, this thing was like a global threat. It's going to kick everyone's ass, but now it needs Leech?
Wait, you're
Oh,
telling me that a book about a man who can turn into a monster, but is also that monster is also possessed by a hell
here we go.
beast is weird? It's gotten too weird for you?
It's gotten too weird for me.
Interesting. Okay.
But don't worry, we have another Hulkbuster armor we debuted in the previous issue, in case you forgot that was a thing.
They didn't mention that or even touch on that in Iron Man at all, by the way.
Why would they? Infernal
Like,
Hulk's happening in its own thing. Like there's,
what are we doing here?
there's no brand, there's no synergy. Yeah, Marvel's in a way. We're still reading some of the books, but it's just like the flaws are very evident,
They're as
unfortunately.
broken as Wolverine's claws on that cover.
Oh, let me guess. He's back to bone. Is that what we're doing?
Looks like
Oh,
it.
and snap down to the nubs. Oh no. Most beat up, most brutalized. Animal backed in a corner, most dangerous. Wolverine fight his way through a gauntlet of enemies for his very survival. Okay. It's your boy. There you
Hey,
go.
at least we can't claim that they used AI. That was like, give me original ideas for Wolverine. Tell me something that's never been told before.
Follow up to the Wingspan edition. This is an issue single panel we're publishing is actually a single panel 5 meters long. So they did this with one of the Nightwing books already when he's going through the building.
Yeah, is that the same thing then? Was that issue number 87?
No, 87 was the launch with
Okay.
with the Alfred's letter and all that stuff.
Gotcha.
I think. I'm pretty sure it is. And
That
then
sounds right.
yeah, it was like 93, 94, 95 or something like that where they did that one big panel. And then Ice Cream Man did it too with the Family Tree issue, which I thought was freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Love that one. Yeah, that's the issue. Yeah, cool. I love ambitious projects like that. Yeah, I love when they play with the medium. Play with the medium more, guys. I don't want to
Yeah,
just
they
flip a
should.
page. Throw something cool in there too. Makes your stuff stand apart. You reading anything else? I'm not reading anything else up here.
Yeah, I'm not reading anything. Man, I would love to get back into Wonder Woman, but I feel like a jaded lover
good.
here. So
Yeah, I'm all set. Oh man. Oh god. Oh look, ultimate finale.
So wait, so they couldn't even finish Endgame in Endgame.
I hit the cough button there. That was yeah, that's awful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sweet.
Dude, dang it. I feel an obligation to actually check it out now just to see what
It's
they
like a
do.
train wreck, dude. You just gotta.
I
You
know,
can't look away.
exactly. God dang it. All right. I will be
That's
picking up
fine.
that. Swamp
Yeah.
Thing 1989. I'm still picking these up, still reading them. I decided to stray away from reviewing them though, because there is a lot of stuff that you need. Like I found myself needing to have to go back and like read the Rick Veitch stuff. So like to put that
Especially
onus
the
on
last
like
issue. Especially
yeah,
number 2. Yeah.
so yeah, to put that on new readers as well and me talking
Yeah.
about it, like it's kind of an unfair thing. So I'm still reading it. If you want my opinions, hit me up, let me know. But yeah, I'm gonna check that out. Dude, Escape is glorious though. Escape is like one of the best books that's coming out right now. I'm so scared though, because like the last issue felt like we're ramping things up to kind of get to the finale, right? Like it feels like we're getting real close to the end.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Like we did what we were going to do. Now we're trying to run out. We're trying to escape.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, now we're at the title part.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Great book.
it's a bummer. I kind of want. I don't know what we would do to keep this book going, but I kind of was like, can we make it an ongoing? Just like have him get back to his family. Let's see his kid grow up and go to school. Let's see him become a pilot.
I'm good, man. I want a nice, tight, great start, beginning, middle, and end. That's fine. I don't care. And then it can live on its own forever. That's fine.
I know. Like, listen, you're right, but I'm just not ready to let go.
You give him an inch, he takes a mile. That's what this guy's all about. Yeah.
Yep.
It's one thing I love, man. I had to do a lot of homework for number 2, though. I'm telling you, and I said that in my review. I'm like, I had to Google a lot of names and figure out why they're there and what they're doing and what's going on and where are we even headed.
It was a time and place, man. Like, I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like, you have to. This is like they dropped us at the end or middle of a run that was just abruptly cut short. Like crazy stuff. But I'm really glad they're doing what they're doing and releasing these. That's really cool.
Me too. Let's continue down. Bizarro Year None, number 2. I enjoyed number 1. I like the creative team a lot. That's why I'm reading this book. I didn't love the story, but there's certainly elements of it that I enjoyed. So I'm going to be continuing this, seeing where it goes. Corpse Night number 3. Great trade read, I think. Interesting story, cool characters. I like the idea, the mission, the characters, the setting. But I think it's going to make a good trade read, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so too. The art on that book is glorious, though, man. I really like the look of Corpse Night.
Yeah, but it feels like one of those books, like we talked about before, that was designed for trade. Like it did have like a last page, like, oh, look at that. But like, I wanted to turn the page again, because I'm like, it didn't do enough. And then King Spawn, let me check for Matt on this one. Yeah, so Matt's on this. Continues. Let me just do a quick peek on the previous issue. Okay, looks like, oh wait, no. Matt's a writer on the previous one, which comes out May 20, which came out this past week. Interesting. So we may have missed King Spawn's, Matt's introduction to King Spawn this past week. So if you're interested in jumping on King Spawn with Matthew Rosenberg, check out your stores now.
All right, got some homework to do.
Me too. What else?
That's it. Bizarro, Corpse Night. I tried Ultimate Reborn. That first issue was wacky. It was just wacky. I don't know what we're doing here.
Reborn is a brand that I don't have any legacy knowledge of, so I'm like, there's too much to jump in right now. I can't deal with it.
I don't think you need to. I think this is a brand new thing. This is just those origin boxes being pulled into the 616.
It might be. Yeah. But there's baggage with that word. How about that?
Oh yeah.
Like there is with Ultimate. If you read a Marvel comic with Ultimate in it, it's like there's a lot of history behind it, whether it's intentional or not. Anyway. Wow. Great. Good bro over here. Why don't you kick us off?
Yeah, good bro. Good. These books need to be up more. Peril of the Brutal Dark. This is an awesome book. I think this is only going 5 or 6 issues. So like we're right at the end.
Yeah, 6 for the first volume. Mhm.
6, yeah, okay. So yeah, man, I'm enjoying the heck out of this book.
It's great.
Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna be picking that up here. Great creative team. I love the time era. Just it feels like it's so in the wheelhouse of the people that are working on that book.
Yeah, it's
Uh
perfect.
Conan the Barbarian. Really
Yeah,
interested to see where we go from
let's
here
go.
because we're gonna be kicking off a new story arc. Ooh, that's
This
wild.
is so cool, man. It looks like you're playing Diablo or something. Look at that. That is
Yeah,
so awesome.
no kidding.
Wow. Jeez.
And we still got Braithwaite on artwork too.
Yes, we do. Yep. Oh yeah. Yep. Up here. We got Diego still doing the colors. Yeah, we got. I mean, it's
Who's on the
incredible.
variant covers? These look interesting.
So we
We
have
got
Doug on
Braithwaite.
this one. We have Crom. I don't
Ooh,
know who that
check out
is.
that Crom one. They do a almost like a headlopper style kind of book.
It is a headlopper style. Yeah, Andrew McLean style stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's kind of neat.
interesting.
I like that.
Yeah,
Speaking of headlopper, holding a severed head in their hand.
indeed. Yeah, it's even.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure. We got Doug and we got Nick. Who? Somebody up here.
Nick Percival. Yeah,
Percival. Yeah,
almost looks like a magic card.
it does almost look like a magic card. Yeah,
If you're building out your swamp deck, you want that. You want that one for
building
sure.
out your swamp deck. Yep. If you want your black deck to have some resurrection and some barbaric elements to it, that's what you
Yeah.
use. Okay, cool. Yeah. I mean, those two are undoubtedly the best ones here. Capes, I keep preaching this because there are so many Invincible fans coming out of the woodworks, including myself, that issue number 7 was the brand new continuation of the original Capes run that was remastered recently. And you can get the first 6 issues in trade as of this past week. Then you can also pick up issue number 7, which continues the story from there. So if you're an Invincible fan, there's no reason why you shouldn't be reading Capes and Battle Beast. So I told my shop to order heavy on the Capes trades and make sure to get a couple extra copies for the shelf, and Battle Beast trades and a couple extra copies for the shelf, and put them all with Invincible. You know what I mean? Like on Free Comic Book Day, I could not tell you how many people came up to me looking for Invincible stuff. And I ran out of Invincible trades. We had 2 or 3 copies of 1 through 15 of the trades. They all sold in like 2.5 hours on Free Comic Book Day. Every person that came after that, I took them to the single issue bins and showed them Capes. And they're like, oh yeah, I recognize Capes. And they grabbed those and we're out of those. And then I went to the Battle Beast boxes, selling Battle Beast, man. People just want Invincible stuff. So
That Kirkman so hot right now.
insane.
Kirkman.
Yeah, so those 3 for me. I'm stacking Capes right now. I have the trade sitting waiting for me at the shop, and I'm going to read that, and then I'm going to pick up the single issues and try to keep up. So
Okay,
from there,
right on.
yeah, but yeah. Moving down, not reading any of these. Farrell's probably the biggest one I want to read that I have not been reading. I think a lot of us are saying that right now. Nothing else though.
It's crossing over with Stray Bears though, so it's the perfect time.
Stray Bears and Stray Bats. Yep,
Exactly.
indeed. Nothing for you.
Nothing for me. Yeah.
We talked about Twilight Zone. Who knows if we're going to get a double dip this month?
Mm-hmm.
You're checking out Fireborn though.
Am I though? I'm not sure.
Why wouldn't you? You're reading Lost Fantasy.
So they're interconnected only really by way of like a couple end cap stories. You can read these independently and you're not going to miss much detail. And if you think you're missing detail, guess what? You're not.
I feel like that was to me.
Well, it's not the story that I want out of that universe, which is to say it's like a young teenager finding his way, super heroic. Like it's kind of like Invincible. Like when I was talking about it, I kind of like treated it similar to Ultimate Spider-Man. It's that tone and vibe of a book. And it's like, yeah, I want this other fantastical stuff. I want the Game of Thrones. I don't want Invincible for this universe.
Gotcha.
It's good. It's just maybe not the book that like is just, I don't know, lighting my world on fire.
Yeah. Sorry, chat. So accordion style. Yeah, Simpleton, I want to know what you would do with something like that, man. With that Nightwing fold out, that'd be insane. Yeah, Curious Hello Treat, the back. Yep. Offset. White Sky, should I try it? Oh, sure.
Why not? Yeah. If you have the ability.
Yeah. I read it. I read the first couple of issues, and it's there's certainly redeeming qualities about it, but there's also some things that kind of bug me. So I don't think of the hyped books that have come out since January, Dork is the best in my opinion. White Sky has its things, but it's a zombie book. I don't want to ruin it for you, but it's a post-apocalyptic zombie style story. If you like those things, but there's a very important difference between White Sky and the typical zombie book, and you'll figure it out by issue 2. So if you like that reveal, then yeah, why not continue forward?
Yeah, I think that White Sky is probably going to be one of those books. Like, go pick up the first trade. If the first trade does it for you, then start picking up the floppies. But
right,
yeah,
this is the most important question of the day, though. Conan the Barbarian, collected individual issues or start with trade paperbacks?
Oh, that's easy. The answer is yes.
The answer is yes. I would say, and I bet Eric would agree with me, go back and start with the first Jim Zub runs. I think we're 31 issues in.
Yep.
Go back and get Blackstone or whatever it was, or wherever he started 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years ago. Just start with that trade paperback. Then when you're caught up, because you're going to love it and you're going to blast through those trades, if you're anything like us, start getting the single issues and just pick it up from there. Because there has been, I can count on, if I had half of a hand, I can count on half of a hand how many bad issues of Conan there has been in the last almost 3 years, including Savage Sword. So if I were you, it would be Conan the Barbarian proper and Savage Sword. Start at the beginning of the current runs for both of those. Then get caught up.
Yes. In my opinion, I think that Conan is a really great floppy read, though. And we do have continuing arcs, but they are very, very verbose. Not in a bad way, but it's a heavy lift. It's like I was talking about looking at a book at night and going like, nope, not reading that right now. That's a Conan kind of book. Like, you get a lot out of a single issue. So, but because of that, I think it reads really well.
Yeah.
From that, perspective, right? For a trade, if you try to plow through stuff, I could see a person getting burned out really quickly.
Yeah. It depends on your how you resonate with the stories and you like that kind of storytelling. Yeah. Conan's very heavy with narration and inner monologue and level setting. It's kind of like Spawn in that degree, but less annoying. So if you read Spawn and you like that secondary voice that's always there, but it's more poetic and in Conan voice and Conan talk, you'll dig it. Anyway, sorry. Red Roots number 3.
Dude, what? Red Roots number 2 was such a left turn.
It's a curveball,
man. That was wild. Like, I definitely want to see what they do in issue number 3, because I have it's impossible to have any expectations.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like, for sure.
Yeah.
2 is all, who knows, man? Who knows where that book will go?
Yeah.
No idea.
I'm here for it, though, in a weird way. Like, I'm also excited. So
yeah. It was a left turn. Nectar, I didn't read number 2 because number 1 just had like a lot of weird themes to it. It was a cool design, cool aesthetic, but I just didn't quite get into that time period. It was very repetitious, number 1, like the same bad thing happened over and over again.
Yeah.
Anyway. And then I wanted to read Father Tomorrow, but I never got around to it. So
yeah, sometimes you gotta make those hard cuts.
Yeah, for sure. What you got up here? I just got one.
I think I only have one as well. Blood of the Wolfman. Like, I'm gonna check out every single Universal Monster property.
Yeah.
Some of them are more effective than others. I think this is Williamson that's writing this one, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So
Roy Thomas is another great one. He's got a great legacy in Conan. So and Kurt Busiek. Yep.
Yeah, the Busiek Dark Horse ones, those are so good. So good.
Yeah. There's a lot of great Conan out there. Even some of the earlier stuff reads somewhat modern because the modern stuff reads older. So it's a cool, they find a middle ground really in an interesting way.
Yeah, exactly.
And the Reforged is a great way to kind of dip in the older stuff in case you haven't yet. Nothing up here for me either. Damn.
Yeah, we're kind of in weird scroll territory, maybe, possibly. Ooh. Oh, wait, I take it back.
Go ahead.
That's the pause button. Is Ted okay? Again, it's another one. I don't know if it goes 5 or 6 issues. I think it's only 5, though. Is Ted okay? Is incredible.
I think it's 6. I think it's 6.
I hope so, because it feels like it needs. Yep. Okay, good. Dude, man, like it was such a weird book, but weird in such a great way. Okay, spoilers for what I say in the latest review of the latest issue. it's like X-Files by way of Twin Peaks, by way of Severance. Like, if you like those kind of TV shows, like
Sure.
this is going to be right up your alley. It doesn't give you a lot of answers, and when it does give you answers, you ask yourself 3 more questions every single time to try
That's
to
true.
understand what's going on. But it's such a cool experience too, man. It is
Yeah.
unequivocally, I think, the most interesting comic that we've gotten in 2026 so far.
Yeah. And it definitely has a great sense of design and interior coloring and forced perspective in the comic itself. So
Oh,
it's
tons. Yeah.
yeah. He does a lot of weird things with like fisheye lens approaches to panel work, and it's just so
Mhm.
many cool visual elements in the story. And yeah, it's a great book. I love that one so much. It's grown on me a lot. Like number one, it gets you interested, and you just get more and more invested as you go. And
Yep.
number 4 was like the big blowout issue where the veil's kind of dropping and you're understanding what's happening a little bit more. But like you said, you have 4 more questions at the end of it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I think I understand, but then I'm like, well, wait,
Right.
do I though? Because what the heck? Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. You still don't know what it means, you know? And I said in my review, there's an A plot and there's a B plot now, and we have no idea how they're going to merge those two together just yet. They seem like they're 2 different comics, you know?
yeah.
It's like, wait, what is our Elon Musk character doing? And what is our Neo guy doing? Like, how do they mix? I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Well, hopefully it doesn't converge in a way where the corporate overlord guy opens that door for Ted, because it didn't work out well for the journalist. So time will
Indeed.
tell.
Eye Collector, a new number 1 coming out very soon. And then in your skin number 3. So there you go.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check out In Your Skin number 3. That's a weird book in a different way.
Yeah, for sure. Check out 9 Panel Grid for all your in your skin reviews.
And I told you all you needed to know.
That's all you needed to know. Kaito 84. This is a shame. It's way down here. I love that book.
That is a bummer. Yeah.
It is a big bummer. Jared, sorry, is going to be, damn it, at HeroesCon this year, and I'm not going to be able to see him. I really hope he comes back next year, because I would love to get some remarks or something from this cat, man. It's so good.
Or just come out to the West Coast. Call him if you're in the chat, if you're listening, if you're watching. There's conventions over here.
There is.
Yeah, man, come on. An Eisner winning shop may be putting something on here, so buddy up with them. Just do it
in late August. Make it happen, buddy.
Please.
Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, work in progress. I'm going to say now, you'd be stupid not to buy this one. How about that? There you go. You heard it here first. $15, giant size, 11 by 17, black and white, Bill Evely art. You got to be kidding me.
Bro, that's
a no-brainer.
Immediately buy. Did they, in your Helena Winhorn, the deluxe edition, did they have any back matter with her original artwork, like scans of it or anything?
Yeah.
If you know off the top of your head, you don't got to go grab it or anything.
It's right there. Yes, there were sketches and stuff in it.
Oh, beautiful. Oh man, I got to upgrade my copy then.
Yeah, it's a great presentation. I love that deluxe hardcover. And Racer X, phenomenal book.
Dude,
so those are my 3.
Who knew we needed like multiple Speed Racer books in our lives? But like, I'm not even mad. I'm just having such a good time with Speed Racer and Racer X together.
Yeah. Exactly. See,
we're getting a lot of mileage out of this. I love it.
Super. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're a dork. You deserve to be junk punched. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
all that stuff. Anyone going to hear? We went the last 2 years in a row with Stu, and we're not going this year. Robbie's going though, so if you're into Robbie and Pop Culture Philosophers, he'll be there, and a lot of the Comics Cure and Cancer guys are going to be there. There's a ton of guys that do the YouTube stuff that'll be there.
You will notice at least 700 comic book YouTubers when you go there, without a shadow of a doubt.
And they'll all be, trying to chase their autographs and do dollar bin diving and stuff. So getting their wall books.
I'll be at home crying.
I'll be at home crying as well.
Yeah.
Next year, baby. Next time.
Yep.
Quiet Place. I didn't read number 3. It's Quiet Place. I enjoyed it, but I've already seen the story done twice in the movies, so it's following the same kind of pattern, just different characters learning the same lessons that the other characters learned in the movies. So it's like, okay, I'm glad it's out there, but I don't think I need to read it.
Okay. Have the aliens evolved? Can they see now? Are they tactile now?
No, it's the same. It's the same thing.
To see whether or not they're going to kill you.
No, they still drowned. Very, they haven't learned that yet. The humans know they can talk during the rain because the water disrupts their ability to sense sound. So we haven't learned anything. Maybe there's going to be some new stuff in there, but I don't know if I need that new stuff in my life. I don't know.
Okay, we'll see.
Anything else?
No, absolutely nothing.
Okay. I guess I guess we'll keep going. So Ripcord, I'm not reading, but it's an Ignition Press book. We talked about them a lot.
Yeah.
Pretty Hate Machine.
That was
I
a
think-
weird first issue, man.
Did I read it? What was that one about? That was
Kids with
I did.
spiky. It was spiky hands and
in the
lot of
woods,
blood and
right?
gore.
With the bodies. Yeah.
Yep. In the woods with the bodies. Yep.
The guys, what they're like, their dad died or something, and the older, yeah. Another Ignition Press, Dispatch #1. Man, telling you,
They're trying.
Hardest working publisher in the business right now. Arcadia #6. Cool book. Not a lot of people are reading it, but the ones that are, enjoy it. I'm reading it. I'm enjoying it.
There we go.
Death Fight Forever. Interesting nostalgia book. Andrew's on this, right? Andrew McLean. Yeah.
Yep. Andrew McLean writing it. And then we had artist change after issue #2, I believe. And then we're gonna have like a new artist each issue from there on out.
That's weird. I think it's only 5 issues though.
It is, yeah.
Which is strange that they have that many art shifts in 5 issues, but whatever.
I think it was intentional. Like they were just kind
Sure.
of buddying up with friends and having them do their thing.
Yeah. Hidden Springs was brought up in the Best of the Month show, but I did not get a chance to read issue #1.
Same, man, and I'm bummed by that. I got to go back and try to find it.
Yeah, nice. Got you into Arcadia. Nice, sweet.
Hey, there we go.
Not going. Moving again, second time in 2 years. That sucks, dude. Yeah.
Wow, dude, moving is such a bummer, especially when you're a comic book collector. Nothing makes you want to like hate comics more than having to move like 17 long boxes.
Yeah.
Ugh, it's awful.
Cool homage cover indeed.
Yeah.
And I have 1 long box and I have 2 short boxes because I don't store my comic. Everything you see behind me is my single issues. I have a few over there, but that's all my single issues. I got like 2,000, 3,000 maybe, but I rotate them out, man. I get rid of them. I don't hang on to a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I just did that same thing too, man. I think I turned in at least a short box full of comics and got a whole whopping $20 for it. So
yeah. Modern single issue comics are very hard to flip into anything meaningful at shops. It's like $20 a long box or $20 a short box with bag and boards is pretty much standard.
I almost took all the comics out of the bag and board just to keep those kind of things because gosh darn it, they're expensive.
If they're pro lines or if they're the other kind, Mylars, I would definitely take them out. But I love my pro lines. But anyway, non-sponsor, sponsor us, you coward. Anything else up here? 51's okay. I didn't read #3 though. I kind of was like, yeah, it's a cool story, but there's a lot of books coming out.
Exactly. Like spoilers for everyone at home. Like we review less than we actually read. Like some of these books, like I've said everything I could say about this book. That doesn't mean that like I dropped it or something like
for
that.
Sure.
Though. And that feels like 51 right now. It's just a fun book about wild zany stuff.
Yeah. Not reading anything else up here though. I never got into mind management, but I don't think this is a good place to probably start if I wanted to. But
well, how are you going to know that unless you read it though?
I don't know. I guess I have to go back to the trades and find the very, very first one and start from there, I guess.
I think I'm going to give it a shot. We're going to see. I have not read Mind Management myself, but
okay,
dude, everyone says it's really, really, really good. So yeah, we'll see. Right. We'll see if it's new reader friendly.
We got some Barbarian and Demon Hunter action on the cover here. It's got me interested.
Hey, it's almost like that Thor cover.
Indeed. Yeah, with some Diablo. I always wanted to read the comics because I've been playing the games for 30 years. So I'm like, I should be reading the comics too.
Maybe, possibly.
Honor and Curse #4. Exploit Showdown. Anything up here?
No, nothing for me. I thought Honor and Curse was a samurai story.
It is.
Why is it got a cyberpunk freaking ninja?
Because it's modern day. It's just rooted in samurai lore.
Ah, okay.
But it's a modern day book that like samurai families have evolved over the generations and now it's modern time and there's like technology and corporate espionage and destruction of ancient family trees. That's the plot of the book. So yeah,
right, dang it, that sounds cool. I should go back and read those. You just sold me.
It's got a very Moon Knight type of thing where like the guy is like, I don't want you take, I got this, I'm capable. And then like eventually the Moon Knight has to come out, right? That's kind of the curse that we're trying to deal with.
All right, right on.
Nothing else over here for me.
Nah.
Barbarian, no. What else we got?
Let's
go ahead and Dog Sitter #1 from Ignition Press. There you go.
Gonna be excited, dude. Seriously, how many Ignition Press? We should take tally of how many Ignition Press new #1s we have each and every month, because I feel like,
That is funny.
yeah, we have like 17 so far.
Do Not Disturb issue number 4, solid series. Yeah, I actually had Jared over at the shop for Free Comic Book Day. Got to hang out with him for a few hours and kind of talk comics and talk influences and where we came from and all that stuff. Really, really awesome dude. And I picked up 2 other trades that he did previously that were not available in the States. So I need to catch back up on those. Again, the backlog is serious right now. But yeah, excited for more Do Not Disturb. That might be it. Yeah, that actually is it.
That gets us to the bottom.
Cool.
Yeah, we did it.
Yay. We always do it just shy under 2 hours. So good Lord. But yeah, man, appreciate you hanging out with me on this Sunday morning. Let the guys know what you got coming out before we dip out of here again.
Like I said at the jump here, check out On the Pull List for all my thoughts on weekly comic books. Just dropped early this morning here. Catch me on Dr. Doom's Fan Club each and every Wednesday for Ink and Insights. And then around, I'm working on other stuff here. We'll have some other cool ancillary videos that are going to be popping off here probably next. Well, no, wait, it's still the 31st right now. Yes, so technically next month here. So yeah, so just keep an eye on 9-Panel Grid. All kinds of comic goodness.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate you joining me. Yeah, the weekly comic book game is real. We always have so many other ideas to do, but man, it's time consuming, guys. Yeah,
there is a grind to it.
Absolutely. But thanks for joining. Thanks for everyone for hanging out with us today. Really appreciate it. Take it easy, guys. See you around.